sun goes down and the moon comes up.
Jenna Ortega is an actress who's making her way into Hollywood. At just 20 years old and after debuting in McDonald's commercials, the actress has already been part of several movies and series. Now she's had the opportunity to work with one of the greatest directors out there. We're talking about no one more and no one less than Tim Burton. Jenna stars in the new Netflix series Wednesday, and one scene has left everyone speechless. Do you want to know the reaction of the cast? Don't miss all the details.
And I was accidentally McDonald's girl for a year because 3 unrelated casting directors hired me in McDonald's commercials.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got a McDonald's commercial and McDonald's was unaware you'd been in their last commercial?
Yeah, the last 2.
The last 2 commercials?
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega is quickly emerging as Generation Z's Scream Queen. She's a well-known American actress of Mexican origin, best known for her parts in Scream and the Tim Burton television series Wednesday. Ortega was born in Coachella, California. She started working as an actress when she was 8 years old, and because of that, she gained experience and skills through small appearances in CSI New York, Iron Man 3, and Insidious Chapter 2. She was also an actress on the Disney Channel before she received one of her first big parts on Jane the Virgin in 2014. In You's second season, she co-starred with Penn Badgley.
Holy shit.
Yeah, wait, how old are you? Like 14?
15. Basically 16, so.
No, she's not my problem.
It's nice to meet you.
Ooh. Manners.
The new Netflix series Wednesday, in which she portrays the legendary and psychotic Wednesday Addams, is her most spooky endeavor to date. Cool, don't you think? How long have we gone without knowing about the Addams family? Fans are completely thrilled with Jenna Ortega's acting in the brand new Addams Family Netflix series, which premiered on November 23rd, a Wednesday, of course. The official synopsis of the Netflix original, which is based on the famous Gothic family and centers on daughter Wednesday, reads as follows. Small, sarcastic, and a little dead inside, Wednesday Addams investigates a murder spree while making new friends and foes at Nevermore Academy. In the series, Wednesday works to develop her psychic talents while unraveling the mystery surrounding her parents, which dates back 25 years. Unsurprisingly, the program immediately entered the list of the 10 most popular programs on the streaming service, and many fans posted on social media about how much they loved the actress who played Wednesday, Jenna Ortega. As one put it, I can't even find the words to express how amazing this is. #Wednesday Netflix. Another said, I'm sorry, but I'm completely obsessed with Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams. Others put, new generation's Wednesday Addams. Thank you, Jenna Ortega. And she really gave it her all playing Wednesday Addams. I hope she gets all the recognition she deserves.
Attempted murder. How would that have looked on your record?
Terrible. Everyone would know I failed to get the job done.
Jenna recently discussed the work that went into perfectly playing Wednesday, particularly her hair with the face. We'd been trying to perfect Wednesday's braids, the 20-year-old actress explained. We were 2 hours behind because Tim Burton kept coming over and saying, no, that's wrong. No, this isn't straight enough. They were shaving the back of my neck to create the perfect line. They were cutting my hair on the day. There were hair and makeup artists cutting new extensions in the trailer as we were speaking and as we were shooting, Jenna added.
We kind of follow Wednesday as she navigates her way through this new school, new relationships, but then also she's dealing with this serious investigation involving serial killers and murders and monsters.
Not only are fans fascinated by Jenna's performance, her colleagues in the series are also very impressed with the great job she's done with this new format of Wednesday Addams, especially since the public already has a predetermined image of the role with the performance of Christina Ricci in the 90s.
When the sun goes down and the moon comes up.
The team, Louis Guzman, Emma Myers, Joyce Sunda, Percy Hines, and Hunter Dewan reacted to the most iconic scene of all the series, the dance scene.
This is my favorite scene. We brought this up so many times.
We talked about this the last 2 days. This is like all we've been talking about.
I actually felt really insecure about this. I choreographed that myself, and I think it's very obvious that I'm not a dancer or
No, it's amazing.
Fantastic.
The team is simply blown away by how well Jenna performed in the scene, and most of all, they were very surprised to learn that Jenna choreographed the entire dance by herself. This woman was simply made for this role. The role represents her, and apparently, her personality helped a lot because she also describes herself as a weirdo and a bit dark with dark humor.
Yeah, it's
Oh my God, man. I could watch an entire show of just this.
Oh, this is so cool.
And believe it or not, Jenna was never outgoing in her early years. Up until the time she was a teenager, she also slept with the lights on. I was a massive scaredy cat, said Ortega, who portrays Wednesday, the titular protagonist from the pessimistic Addams family that is now a Netflix murder mystery series. Despite its harsh comedy, the show she stars in has at least one dismemberment and one disbowelment in the pilot episode alone. The first 4 episodes were directed by Tim Burton. For Ortega, however, the character's deeper aspects hold more fascination. "My Wednesday has this concealed confidence," Ortega said. "She's on a mission and she won't let anyone get in her way," she ended. In contrast to the early 1990s Addams Family movies, in which Christina Ricci played a 10-year-old Wednesday Addams, Ortega plays the role in the new 8-episode series, which is set in the present day. She's sent to a boarding school for outcasts after an incident results in her expulsion from her public high school. It involves bullies in a pool and piranhas. And surprise, Wednesday is not sorry.
Important to me that I did something different, even though she's been done so flawlessly in the past. She's a bit more socially awkward. There's a confidence there, but it's more concealed.
I know I'm stubborn, single-minded, and obsessive, but those are all traits of great writers. And serial killers.
Speaking of Christina Ricci, would it have been strange to star in a series where the previous protagonist is also an actress in the same series? Of course, the same for Ricci. This must have been a bit strange. Shortly after Thora Birch withdrew from playing a similar character, Christina, who played Wednesday Addams in the 1991 and 93 Addams Family movies, was cast in the Marilyn Thornhill role. Thornhill turns out to be Wednesday's dorm mom at Nevermore, and Jenna and Christina appear in multiple scenes together as a result. Jenna has now shared her experiences working with celebrity whose portrayal of Wednesday rose to fame in popular culture, as well as their unspoken agreement to never discuss the character with one another. It was weird. It was like an unspoken agreement that we had. When we first locked eyes, we were just, let's never talk about her. I don't think I've ever really said the word Wednesday around her actually until a couple of weeks ago, she added. Jenna acknowledged in a separate interview with Digital Spy that she initially felt a little intimidated by Christina as Marilyn Thornhill. "Obviously, it's weird when I've grown up my entire life viewing her as Wednesday," Jenna said, "so it's a bit disorienting. I think it took me a couple of days to kind of loosen up and warm up around her." She also added, "But our versions of Wednesday are very different people. I hope that there's not too much comparison going on because it's not necessary. I think that the show is a fun, get-lost-in-it show, and it's a completely different world. There are superheroes, and now she's an investigator and she's older. They're 2 completely different people." So tell us, have you seen the series yet? Did you like Jenna's performance in this new facet of Wednesday Addams? Or if you haven't watched it, with this information now, will you? Tell us what you thought of this video and don't forget to leave all your comments below. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news from your favorite celebrities. See you in the next video.